Hey guys, welcome back to the stuff. This is part 2 of my soapbox build. Remember, if you're liking the video, drop me a like, subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. But without further ado, let's get on with it. Start of day 7, we are back in the workshop. Today we are all about suspension again, so we are going to finish the front of the car. That is the plan. We're going to get some wheels on, hopefully. We've made some design decisions this morning, so we have pinned those to the door. So kingpin inclination is going to be 12, camber is going to be 3, that's how leany over the wheels are, and caster is 8. And then the hole in our kingpin is at 9, and hopefully that should work because we stood around doing trigonometry this morning.
But why, Matt? Why those numbers?
Who knows? Who knows? We're at the end of another day. Today was all about trying to get our A-frames mounted for our front suspension. We got quite far, or we didn't get as far as we thought. We'd have all 4 wheels mounted. We didn't get that far at all. We've got precisely 0 wheels mounted at the end of the day. However, what we do have is some A-frames welded. So you remember earlier I said we were going to have that much KPI, camber and caster. What we've got here is some A-frames welded to the frame, and you can see that angle there is our caster, so it's the back of the car there. So we've got 8 degrees in that direction, and then looking at this in this side, we have also got 12 degrees of kingpin inclination, which will help with our steering and our, I think, scrub radius. And some self-centering torque for alignment when we're going really, really fast down a hill. Or so we think, and the internet tells us. There we have it. And then once they're locked in, they'll move together. Here we are then, start of day 8. Last week we got the wishbones all welded on. Today the plan is to get all 4 wheels mounted. So got to make some kingpins, weld up some more A-frames to go on the back, and then mount all the wheels. Simple, right? So, end of day 8, we have not achieved any. Well, we've achieved something, but not as much as we'd hoped. To be honest, we have had a bit of a nightmare with things that we didn't buy. I had to pop to the shop, get more M12 threaded bar. We've also had a bit of an issue with the kingpins. We've done some welding in the wrong direction. So let's have a look at that. So there we go, front wheels are on. You can see there's no back wheels. We wasted a lot of time today going backwards and forwards to the shop. But you can see we've got some kingpins on, and they are at, so remember that was supposed to be what we wanted. What we've actually ended up with is 15 here and 3 here, and the reason that we've got an extra 3 here is because we welded this axle, well actually this bit of the kingpin is 180 degrees out, so the hole we drilled through is the wrong way up. So when we put that in at 3 degrees, it was the wrong 3 degrees, so we've had to bring this rose joint out in order to get the camber that we want. But that is now set at 3 degrees camber. We've just got an extra large angle on our KPI on our kingpin there, so still looks like it's going to work. Well, hopefully it's going to work. We'll get the suspension in. We've lost a bit in the travel, so we've still got like a 4.5 inch travel. We think that'll be enough, but we're just going to plow on and hope that our mistakes aren't our downfall. On to next week. Another day. I don't know whether this is day 8 or day 9, but it is a day. Today is all about getting 4 wheels on the car. Remember last time last day we got the kingpins done. They were all wrong, so they've been remade. Today we're going to get the front wheels back on and the back wheels on. And the brakes, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Ignore that plaster. Workshop injury. So we just stopped for a tea break. Mum's brought a nice slice of Victoria sponge down. And this morning, what we've managed to get done is mount the brake calipers. So we've manufactured this, my cake's in the way. We've manufactured this bracket here, mounted the calipers to it, and that will help stop the wheel. I say help stop the wheel. Oh, that's not gonna work. But if I didn't have the cake in my hand, that would have worked. We're at the end of the day. Suspension is looking great. Ed's giving this a right jumping up and down, and that is it's working lovely. So all of our front suspension is looking phenomenal. We've manufactured some brackets, got the springs in, the wheels look great, just steering to go now. Okay, so this is the racing seat which we've put into our kart. This was kindly donated to us by my friend Tom, who's into his karting, actual karting, not downhill gravity racer karting. And we've secured that on using a bit of bar there, made some nice brackets here which clamp the seat in at the back, and it's looking pretty sporty. Right, so at the end of day 9 or 10, depending on which day this is, we have working steering and working suspension. So if Ed can give it a little turn, we are in. So what we've done today is weld, and I'm not going to get too close to that because it's still hot, so I've only just welded it, is weld our steering arms to our kingpins, and they are set up by using the Ackerman steering method, and we've got a rod that comes through which connects at the center point to our steering column, which goes up to our steering, and that is ready for testing. So we didn't even get the car 6 yards down the road before we had a catastrophic failure of both of our axles. We did 3 turns in a 6-yard space, didn't even have time to get the camera out before we had bent our axles. So what we're going to do now is think about how to fix that. So you have it. That was part 2 of my soapbox build. Remember, if you enjoyed it, drop me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Remember, you stay safe, get some stuff done.